There are a lot of things this game already does even before it's launched globally. Like it's already going to be there day one to the point that I'm going to make a whole video in a couple days being like the 12 things, the 15 things this game already has locked and loaded on day one. But there's one thing that is so impressive to me and I'm so hyped up about. I want to make a whole video just about that. So that's what we're doing right now. How the heck are you? I am Fastidious. Welcome to an Etheria restart video. And I want to talk about the arena system in this game. This is going to be a new gacha RPG, which is the kind of game I'm always playing. If you know me, you know that. But the thing that impresses me so much is upon launch, they already have two kinds of real-time arena, and they're good. I feel like in all the other games I've ever played, real-time arena is something that is teased fairly early on, or maybe after a year or two, and they draw it out, and it finally arrives, and it is dog water. It is terrible, and it gets even worse if they add some kind of content where they force you to play it, even though you really don't enjoy it. This is completely the opposite. Like completely and entirely the opposite. They have it ready day one on launch. They even had it ready live and beautiful on the open beta final test that ended a couple weeks ago, and it was working seamlessly. You do not have to do it. There's no limit to how much you can do it, though, if you love it, and the rewards are straight up all bonuses. There's nothing tied into it. And to me, it's just a home run, and it's something I'd never seen before in this genre where real-time arena is not an afterthought. It's actually, a leading thing at the forefront of the game and what should make it successful, and it's a great system. So I just want to talk about it for a very, very short video. Quick background, if you don't know, Etheria Restart, like I said, it's going to be a gacha RPG. It is turn-based. It is really fun. It is extremely free-to-play friendly. I'm going to be playing it from the day it launches on global. I played through the whole final test, the whole open beta, and this game is going global June the 5th, which is just less than 5 days from the time this video will go live. It's nearly 4 days at this point. I'm freaking amped up, and I figure, yes, I have bigger videos coming, hyping up a lot of stuff, but this is such a specific thing they're basically hitting a home run on that I had to cover it here. If you do want to hang out with me on June 5th, I'm going to be playing basically the entire day, rerolling nonstop, and then speed running as much as I can in the first day. I am so happy I did the last open beta, the final test, because I learned so much, and I really think I can have a very efficient, amazing start, and I can help you guys with that as well. But yeah, let's just take 2 or 3 minutes and let's talk about the arena system. So first off, we have the ETH arena over here. This is your standard arena, classic arena, basic arena, whatever you call it in other games. You're going to do a 4v4. You set a defense, and then other players will play against your defense as it is AI computer controlled, and then you do the same, right? You play against other people's defenses. So there's nothing real time about this. You can see there's a bunch of bots. Unfortunately, I can't show you any amazing real action because I'm on the test server, I'm on the creator server, and because of that, I can't play anyone live right now, but I can quickly show you one battle with the classic arena. This will give you the sense of what the real-time arena will look like. Deploy who you'd want to deploy. This is the team I would typically use. Bringing a healer, bringing a buffer support. Just throw this on auto. Then we've got like a debuffer DPS, and then we got a big slapper DPS. I mean, I've played this account all of 2, 3, 4 hours. It's just my test server account just so I could have it up and running and show this to you guys. But you can see it's pretty clean. You got 3x speed. It's completely you versus the CPU. It's another player, but it's like their defense, which is the standard, right? That is the standard PvP in all of these games. There you go. Wouldn't you know it? We won. It was a freaking bot. But with the real-time arena, the problems you have in other games is bad matchmaking, endlessly long matchmaking, and boring, clunky combat that you're forced to do. That is not the case in this game. So we have two kinds of real-time arenas, two live arena modes. We have the Summit Arena, and we have the Fearless Arena. Summit Arena, this is my favorite. This is just what you just saw, but it's live arena. It is real-time arena, and I can't say this for sure because I've never played on the global server official, global launch because it hasn't happened yet. That's happening on June the 5th. But when the very busy open beta was happening, I never had to wait more than 10 seconds for a match. So obviously that's something you can't hard guarantee. We don't know what it's going to be like until the global launch happens in a couple days, but the matchmaking was fast. It always seemed at least a little bit fair, and it was just fluid. The battles are really, really fast. They do a good job of speeding the battles up a little bit. They do a good job of keeping it fair. So let me explain how they do that exactly. The main thing that you're going to see is neither side can deploy dupes. So you can't have these crazy krakens, crazy whales that have these, highly empowered, highly awakened duplicate heroes, multiple copies, and that kind of destroy you in that way. Also, any prowess any of the characters have on your team or the enemy team is neutralized. Prowess in this game is just the strength a character gets by feeding duplicate copies into it. So in other games, it's like empowerment or awakenings. For PvP in Etheria, that stuff goes out the window and it makes things a lot more fair. First off, you alternate picking sides, and for each character you pick, they can't pick that character. Effectively, you're banning it. Each side picks 5. You can ban 1 after each side has selected 5. Very, very standard. There is a cool thing, though. Once you get to higher ranks, your third slot that you place your third character, that will be a ban-protected slot. I really like that. And then here's the key thing. After a certain number of turns, and this isn't many, all the damage dealt by both sides gradually increases, and the proportion of healing received gradually decreases. This ensures you don't get stuck in these stalemate, slow grind, clunky battles. Some people might enjoy that in other turn-based games, but I think the vast majority of players just don't want these fights to take forever, and these fights are boom, boom, boom. So you can really just get in there and get out of there, just like swimwear. It is a beautiful thing. My favorite part about the Summit Arena, and to be fair, this is the same for the Fearless Arena, though that's just a little slower because it is a tournament format, as we'll discuss in one moment. But the cool thing, let me actually see if you can notice it. If we go to Etheria here, this is your standard arena. You can see this is my arena ticket currency. So you get 5 of these a day, and then you can buy up to another 10 copies. Each one costs 30 of the premium currency. So if you want to get 10 extra fights a day, that's 300 Hydra Crystals, 300 of the premium currency. If we go over here to the Summit Arena, wouldn't you know it, there's no tickets. There's no nothing. If you love it, if you want, you can do this all day long. And you'll be winning. You'll be hitting milestones and getting extra rewards. You're going to load up on medals, and you're going to get amazing goodies because the Summit Arena shop is really, really good. So as a free-to-play, if you're into PvP stuff, and this is a really good PvP mode, you can get your light dark summons. You can get up to 5 of those. You can get up to 10 of the standard summons. You can really just farm up a ton of this stuff and buy out this whole shop pretty early on and get some amazing, amazing stuff. And yeah, frankly, if you just like the game mode, it's sincerely fun. And as you climb, there's more general rewards as well, rank up rewards, rank rewards, all this kind of stuff. We've got seasons. Really, really cool. Can't wait for you guys to see it on the global launch. Frankly, I can't wait to see it because I'm curious how it's going to be different than the open beta. Final live arena mode, final real-time arena mode, we have the tournament arena. So this isn't like, oh my God, it's a crazy tournament against only the strongest people in the whole game and only 256 get selected, something like that. Or whatever it would be, 1024, some big tournament, some exponential unit of 2 leading up to some crazy thing where it's just the ultimate Krakens against the ultimate Krakens and you could never participate. No, these are mini tournaments of 8. So you can see matchmaking 1 of 8. And you can just keep doing these whenever you want. So it's the same kind of thing as the Summit Arena. You get that real-time arena feel, but now it's in a little more competitive of a sense because it's not just random pairings and you're climbing up slowly. You're doing these little 3-round tournaments. So if you win the first round, you go to the semis. If you win that, you go to the finals. It's just 8 guys, 8 people, 8 players, and you have a good time. And you can see there's weekly challenge quests for this. So if you can just be champion one time, in one tournament, one 8-person tournament, which is random every time, so it's pretty fair. It's against some normal people just once a week. You're going to max out all these rewards. You participate 3 times, and then you win 1. There's your win 1 match. There's your semifinals. There's your runner-up. There's your champion. You're perfect. You're perfect, and you get all this good stuff. It's really fun. It's really good. Obviously, I'm not going to match with anyone right now because, like I said, this is just the creator server. But I just think it's a great system. I think this is something I've truly never seen on launch, and I've never seen executed this well. So it's just an awesome thing. There's a lot of really good stuff. I know a lot of people think I'm glazing this game a bunch, but I like it that much. And I really can't wait to see what the global launch holds. And I hope you guys are pretty hyped up, pretty excited as well. At the very least, this strong real-time arena at launch is an interesting, appealing thing worth checking out. At the very best, this is freaking amazing. It's like game-changing in the genre and should be really fun, at least for a long time, for a lot of us. Anyway, guys, I have been Fastidious. If you do like my stuff, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I'm going to be covering Etheria Restart all the time the next couple months, and it's going to be a blast. So we'll be streaming it, we'll be making vids, and I hope to see you there. Thank you. Share it with your mother, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.
Fastidious.